throughout the course of our winter shop tours, we had the honor of going to this guy's shop, Andy McCoy Race Cars. And while we were in this shop, he was building this car of Doug Winters, who's right here on this side of me. We'll talk to Doug in a minute. But first of all, you got this thing done. You built a lot more cars as well in the meantime. But on behalf of PDRA, I want to say thank you.
Well, I appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate everybody that supports us on this. You guys, Tommy Franklin and Gene Hector and Mitchell and Jason Scruggs and all the whole gang. Because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have these cars to build. We wouldn't be able to do good customers like Doug Winters and things like that because they need a place to race too.
We sure had a fun time at your shop. It's so laid back and it's family oriented. You know, everybody, it was just a sweet, sweet, sweet visit.
Oh, it was. It was a great time. I'm really glad that you and Jimmy made the trip out, come out and hang out with us and see how it was done and to be able to see Doug's car.
Doug, I got to ask you this. This thing has really been well documented. I mean, the unveiling in Las Vegas, I mean, how cool is all that?
Yeah, we had over 22,000 views of the unveiling of the girls, the Meritor girls, taking the cover off there in Vegas. And if it wasn't for Andy, we wouldn't have made it. We put him under a hard time constraint, him and his guys. They came through with flying colors. And, you know, his brother doing at 1320 Media Graphics, doing the wrap.
We were there that day.
I saw the video. You saw it before I did, actually. So when we picked up the car, it looked just like it does right now, and it was turnkey, ready to go, and we went straight to Vegas with it and displayed it and unveiled it, and now we're getting some laps on it.
It's been quite some time since you had a brand new race car. How's it feel?
I have never had a brand new.
I didn't think so. I wasn't sure.
So the funny story was I was at his shop, and they're like, where do you want the steering wheel? You want it here? You want it up, bound? And I go, I don't know. I always just get in one and adapt to it. So I didn't really know where to put the steering wheel, but, you know, all that custom stuff that Andy's done in team, it's paying dividends.
Let me tell you something. Tell the folks out there a little bit more about Meritor, if you will.
Yeah, Meritor is into heavy-duty truck parts. So, you know, your 18-wheelers you see on the road, they do the axles, the brakes, the drums, and all those things. Used to be called Rockwell, and they spun off and now created Meritor. So big into trucking, and as you can see, all the other trucking companies kind of jumping on board. Minimizer, who makes truck fenders, they jumped on board with us this year, and Timken Bearings and HD Truck Pride and Firestone Industrial Products. I've turned into a truck representative, which is great for this sport because there's a lot.
Truck driving 69 Chevelle.
Yeah, there you go. There's a lot of truck drivers that are fans of PDRA, and there's a lot of truck drivers here that are actually with the rigs and things. So it's paying dividends for Meritor and Minimizer down the stream.
That's very nice, man. Thank you for taking a few minutes. I know you got a lot going on. And Andy, I can't thank you enough. I don't even want to shake your hand because I love you so much, but another work of art, man.
I appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys. I appreciate Doug and his whole crew. They treat us like family over here, so it's really good to be able to build cars for those guys.
Andy McCoy, Doug Winters, Meritor, the trickest 69 Chevelle bodies you'll ever see in your life, and two of the best guys you'll ever meet as well. You're watching PDRA TV from Rockingham Dragway and the Spring Nationals with the PDRA.